Tapadh. That's how are you in Gaelic, our ancestral language. The Gaels arrived in Nova Scotia from the Highlands and Islands of Scotland. Baile and Baile, welcome to the Highland village. Smisha Ausak Nininke Lesbik Egonash Jarak. My name is Joanne McIntyre, and thank you for your Céilí. The word Céilí means a visit. I'm going to give you a glimpse into what lies ahead during your tour of this Folklife Centre, because yes, the Gaelic culture still thrives in Nova Scotia. First things first, as everyone will want to know, there are washrooms in this building, in the little barn near the church, and at the end of the main parking lot. When you leave the Visitors Centre, there'll be a bit of a climb until you reach the first of our 11 period buildings. Now, if you will, we ask all visitors to enjoy some time travel as you journey through Baile and Gàidheal. The animators in costume that you'll meet are Gaels in character from the eras that you'll be visiting. Your Céilí will take you from the time when our ancestors left Gaelic Scotland in the late 1700s and on to the early decades of the 20th century in rural Nova Scotia. It is a journey we encourage you to have fun with. Animators are located in most of the buildings, or you might just see them tending to animals or weeding gardens. They'll want to share their life experiences with you. Ask them about their stories, their songs, and their music. What are their chores? And what kind of food do they eat? Animators along the way may ask, Tapadh. Remember, how are you? Most folks can reply by saying Hamik leibh, which translated means, I'm very well. Tokamachria, let's go. Our time travel begins in the Highlands and Islands of Scotland at the Tapadh, the Black House, a typical Hebridean dwelling of the 1700s. This simple stone house is home to a hardy and enduring people, steeped in song, story, and close kinship. The promises of new lands loom large amidst their fireside discussions. By the late 1700s, increasing land rents and hardship forced thousands of families to leave Scotland for Nova Scotia. Our ancestors felled trees, built log homes, and created a new life. During the early decades of the 19th century, the forest is cleared, framed houses and barns have been constructed, and fields planted to support growing families. Still rich with the Gaelic language, stories, and songs, the Céilí around the hearth remained a focal point for the continuation of our culture as new generations built rural communities. By the second half of the 19th century, communities have grown and prospered. Many Gaelic-speaking families have been in Nova Scotia for nearly 100 years. Typically found in communities of this era are churches, larger homes with stoves, increasing agricultural production, improvement to roads and communications. Gaelic publishing has brought a new dimension to the Céilí. A distinct Nova Scotia Gaelic identity has emerged. By the turn of the 20th century, commerce and social changes, along with improved modes of transportation, have inspired curiosity of life outside our rural communities. More and more young people have moved away, headed for central Canada and the Boston States, taking their culture with them, but also depleting the area of its most valuable resource, people. Rural life, along with Gaelic language and culture, began a decline. It was a time of change once again. Contemporary Nova Scotia Gaelic identity enjoys a strong resilience, with much of its cultural expression still celebrated by community and visitors alike. Now that you have an idea of what to expect, I hope you will enjoy your Céilí here at Baile and Gàidheal. Have fun and thank you, or as you'll soon hear, Tapadh.